All right, let's do this. Welcome one, welcome all to The Chronic Atheist, a podcast where a manic depressive non-binary atheist talks about chronic illness, acute illness, life, the universe, and such. No medical information, advice, or expertise is intended to be implied or should be inferred, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so this one is going to be short. Because as you may can tell, I'm a little bit under the weather. It is currently Thursday. Sunday and Monday, I woke up with a bad sore throat. Tuesday, I started developing a cough. Yesterday and today, I have been coughing. Yesterday, I couldn't talk. I know these symptoms. It's a regular crap respiratory bug, not uncommon as the weather starts to change and pollen starts to leaf mold and what have you. Alright, so that's the background you need. Hopefully, I won't start coughing while I'm recording. But if I do, you'll understand why I did not go into my call center job. That and the fact that this is as good as I've sounded in like 3 fucking days. Alright, a little bit of deep background for anybody new or stumbling across. I am at this point the only person in my entire work who is still wearing a mask because I'm the only one still taking COVID seriously. Having had it 3 times myself, I would very much prefer not to get it again, and I've been trying as hard as I can to avoid getting it again. But as I mentioned, I work in a call center, so I can't wear a mask in my cubicle all day because microphone. I'm doing a telephone gesture as though you could see me. I have a slight case of the been sick for a week stupids. So anyway, I texted my supervisor this morning, said the cough is still just as bad as it was yesterday. It is. We're talking like double over, can't catch your breath kind of cough. It's a lot of fun. Well, my supervisor texted back, said, yikes, well, I understand. Hopefully another day of rest will get you right as rain. Folks are hacking and sneezing up a storm all over here right now. Come on, y'all. What? Alright. I was thinking about this the other day. You remember 10 years ago, maybe 15 at this point, there was that horrifying virus that did such nightmare stuff to Japan. And like a decade later, everyone was still walking around with like masks on outside in public because everybody was scared to death that something like that would happen again. I'll be honest, when it first happened, I did not understand the mindset, did not understand the cultural trauma, and had some less than charitable thoughts. But I understand now. And just, you see so many people trying so hard the most random assortment of people you'll see wearing a mask in a grocery store. And then you'll see people wandering around the produce section, coughing with no mask on. Come on. Come on. So yeah, I probably picked this up at work, and it's sweeping the entire workspace. And nobody's calling out with it. And I've still got just enough of that leftover compulsive Protestant work ethic thing from my upbringing that I am having to work real hard to convince myself that it's okay that I'm not there right now. This is as good as I sound. And the cough is unpleasant. Matter of fact, I can feel it coming on, so you may be treated to some special bonus content. Who knows? Stay tuned. But, as my wonderful partner just pointed out to me not long ago, like less than an hour ago, the last thing I need is to get more sick, or even better, a different sick on top of this. So I'm having to... I don't idle well, but I've got no energy to do anything else besides that right now, because my entire system is fighting a war. Normally when I record these, I give at least a little bit of thought to what I want to talk about. I may even churn out a couple of little bon mots ahead of time. Peek behind the curtain. This just came from frustration and annoyance, and a prompt from the aforementioned wonderful partner who said, remember that podcast you do about, sick? Well, you're sick. And so is everybody you work with. And you're sick despite wearing a mask. Maybe a good place to talk. Just glad that idea came along today rather than yesterday, because I'll be honest, I don't remember most of yesterday because I was way sicker than I am now. Imagine, if you will. Pause for coffee. I know it should be tea. I'll move on to tea after I'm awake enough to handle boiling water. What was I saying? That normally this one's a little, I can already tell, and I haven't even listened back. This one's a little more disjointed than normal even. But I didn't do much thinking through before I hit record, and I didn't have a plan. So there you are. If you like this kind of stream of consciousness approach to stuff, check out the back catalog of The Chronic Atheist. And if you're into the atheist part of it, check out Improv Bible Study on YouTube. It's Junkshop Library there as well. You gotta do this shameless self-promotion, right? How else? Oh, hell. Excuse me one moment. Great Caesar's Ghost. So yes, that's what I did not want to share with all of my wonderful co-workers. Come to find out, someone shared it with me. Oh well. I mean, all you can do is all you can do, right? We trust in God, but tie your donkey. Alright. Well, I have just done more talking than I have in the last 2.5 days, and I'm starting to feel it. So I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to listen back to this and see if I need to cut out that cough for reasons of, oh my God, that's revolting. We'll see. Take care. Be safe. Stand against hate. And for the love of your fellow beings, wear a fucking mask. Oh my God.